Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy. What's going on, y'all? We're back again with another Beast Wars. This one's Transformers Transmetals Tarantulas. This was released in 1998. I want to say 98. I think there was two redecos of this in 99. One was Tarantulas and the other was D48, I think. Taran, T-A-R-A-N. But anyways, here he is. Of all the Tarantula figures, and I've done a few at this point, this is by far the most impressive looking, certainly. The paint deco's phenomenal. There's so much detail in this guy. He's got shiny penny feet and eyes on his shoulders. Ha 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 ha. And a really crazy head sculpt. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Anyways, so many eyes. You're not getting within 100 yards of this guy without him noticing. One of the strange things is that his hands are in this position at all times. They don't turn at all. And the peg actually goes right into the palm for this weapon, which, crazy. I have a weapon loaded up in a Transformer. I never do that, so I thought I would treat y'all. Here's the back here. And you can see that name banner, Tarantulas, on the side. He does have a hidden rub sign within him. We'll get to that. I am not terribly familiar with the transformation of this, so we are going to plug away at it and see how far we get along. So welcome back to the Back and Forth channel, y'all. Let's get into the transformation. Let's do it. Let's go. So we'll pop out the weapon. And then I think from here we're going to, I believe the last thing I did was the head and shoulders, knees and toes. Haha. These things, to figure out how these tabbed into these shoulders on the double hinge was a massive pain in my ass, but whatever. So we'll start by untabbing them from the, there's a little tab in there. It's probably not going to be able to see that, but I'll try to show it to you once I've got it out. So right there, there's a circle peg, but there's a flat tab right there. That flat tab goes into, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I'll get it into a different position. There you go. Let me bring that down. So that slot right there is what tabs into there. Now the reason I was having so much trouble is these double hinges right here that fold in against the copper body did not want to move at first, so that made my life a lot more difficult. So I'm going to start by getting that put back. See how tight that was? I'm going to snap that all the way into the back. We're going to separate this other half. Oh, before we go any further, I almost forgot. I believe there is another head. Spider head. Maybe that's just the back of his head. Maybe that's his Dune port head. Maybe that's his Matrix hose outlets. I don't know. But I want to make sure I show that in a Beast Wars video so that you guys see the other head, the back of that head. So we'll flip that around, and I think that that can just be recessed into there. That can close up just for now, so that's done. And then other side, easy ride. And we're just going to separate that, bring this down, bring that backwards, sorry, so that this will come down. Get that double hinge right there back into position. So at least that's proper. We're going to fold these arms up. Man, this won't be the right order when I do this the opposite way, but hey, who knows? We're going to unclip this part to bring it back here to make some clearance for everything to come forward. Then we're going to swing these legs around. Get these up and out of the way for now. So let's just turn these legs 180 degrees, and those are going to be his little fangs. Figgy, figgy, fang, fang. Like that. So we'll get those legs set up, and then this whole torso section comes up like that. And before we put those legs together, we're going to leave a space open here so that we can attach his weapon. Actually, let's do that now. So that we can attach his weapon and make sure it's stored away. Ooh, there's that symbol. There's that rub symbol. For some reason, it's visible right now, as if it's super hot or super cold, but it was black a second ago when I looked at it, so that's cool. So we even got to take a peek at that. So this little weapon is going to go in here. And this is, not only is it weapon storage, but it's really for his alt mode, one of his alt modes, which is, I'm a motorbike now, but we're going to get to that later. So put that away. And then we're going to bring these guys back here. And we are going to put this wheel together. And sometimes this can be a pain. So we're going to get it lined up so that it snaps together. Oh, there you go. It went in easy. And then you want to be able to turn this whole assembly. And it only goes the one way, like that. And then slide this in just like that. So I turned it and slid it in on its sliding mechanism. So he can have a spinning disc ass. Watch yourself. And then we're going to come back up to the top. I'm just going to fold these arms in here. There are pegs that go into the side of the arm. Or the shoulders, rather. So those just peg in like that. And these arms go along the side of the head. And then this whole assembly comes down thusly. Just kind of like that. Let's make sure it's all nice and straight. And a lot of trouble with this part initially, but SFSG. Then we're going to straighten these legs out so that they can be legs. This piece always wants to come up on me. I found this to be totally honest, I found this to be an incredibly frustrating transformer. I don't know why that is. It's probably due to my own ineptitude, if anything else, but it was frustrating and not a fun transformation. Y'all are probably better than me, and so don't find it nearly as aggravating. So that should essentially be it. This has come out of its slide position, and let's take a look at him there in his spider transformation. Spider. Spider, spider. There he is. So from robot to spider, and then from this mode, we're going to go into his tertiary mode, which is a spider bike. Vroom, vroom, spider bike. And we're going to, of course, do that size comparison. Size comparison, stacks on stacks, duty. Smells like Dolo. Okay, so we're going to go from here into this bike transformation, which is pretty simple. You just want to swing this wheel forward like that, the weapon, if you will. And then you want to turn this. This only turns one way, so turn it like that. That slides into the down position. Something is wrong because it's not spinning freely. There we go. Snaps down. And now he can... You guys think spider bike is cool? How about spider bike? I mean, I said that backwards. You guys think a spider bite is cool? What about spider bike? And with the legs down like that, he can actually stand on those two wheels. And he can move on those wheels. You can also just move these arms, legs, whatever you want to call them, all the way into the up position so that those wheels are the only thing touching. And there you go. Very tactile. Let's see how far he goes. Tight. Works. We'll just take a look at that on the bottom. And there's that symbol again, and we're going to go from fourth to back and back to fourth and all that lovely goodness once again. So that's his tertiary mode. We're going to go from this mode back to his spider mode. So this just snaps down. This snaps, goes like this to the side position so this can go in. This just simply folds and turns and recesses in like that. And just like that, back to spider. So that is one back and forth done. Spider. And you know, while we're here, let's definitely take a look at all of his spiderness. You've got the abdomen. I think he's got a little... Oh, this is where his spinneret is. Tarantulas, in case he forgets his name. Sick. And then you've got these copper feet. Try to get those as straight as I can. Looks really good. I mean, again, the paint deco of this, the way they decided to mold this look really good. These are the best legs of any of the legs compared to the other Tarantulas molds, in my humble opinion. These kind of textured areas are meant to simulate, you know, the hair that you would find on a Tarantulas. And this part is to simulate the V8 engine you would find on Tarantulas. But anyway, and... yeah, there's that telltale nose that all these Transformer Spider has, which is kind of weird. You can see some spring deco back there, or something along those lines. So he does have good shock absorption when in motorbike mode. That's pretty cool. I mean, it looks like he's got some mufflers and piping and even a crankshaft case on the side. So that's also cool. Again, leaning right into that motorbike mode. So very, very good looking that way, in my opinion. Okay, so that's the spider mode, and we looked at the motorbike mode, and now let's go back to the dun-dun-dun transformer mode, the robot mode. So first things first is we're going to do this wheel, I think. Is that the last thing we did last time? I don't think so, but anyway. You know what? Let's just get these legs out. And let's get these arms out. So we're going to untab these arms, fold them out just to get them out of the way for now so we can do other things. Then we're going to, this wheel just splits like that. And then you can turn it so that you've got these on either side, just like that. Then once you've got these legs down, whoops, I was totally off camera. Once you've got these legs down, you can split them, put the weapon gently aside, bring these feet down, and turn his legs 180 degrees sa, because this will be the front. So let's get this all out of the way. Now, you want to fold this section down, like that. Clip this into place, clip those legs down and into place, then fold this section down and into place. Then you can also bring this head up, push that little cover down. Now, here comes that weird part with the arms, with the shoulder pads. So we're going to get these legs out of the way, and that's just so we can get a finger behind here and swing this double hinge section. Man, that's tight. And then we're going to bring this up here to be ready for that peg to accept the peg. There you go. Wow, that went together very smoothly. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Get this out of the way. Get that double hinge out of there to the straight out position is what I found is best. Flip this wheel back so that you can get that peg ready for that slot. Come on. There we go. And there we go. And so that went in real nice. Hallelujah. Okay, and then you can, put these arms in whatever, spider arms in whatever position you want. Just kind of have them, the mooring points as low as you can get them, I would say. And then that. Sure. Legs. And that's essentially it. That's the transformation. Let's see how up to stacks on stacks duty he is. Stacks on stacks duty! There he goes. He actually stands. Look at him go. And of course, he can hold this weapon in the palm of his hand, as you've seen in the beginning of the video. There goes that. And of course, what would the video be without a size comparison? So let's get a size comparison, shall we? Let's. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Here is the sickest size comparison. This is a Kawasaki Ninja. I want to say, it says right on the side, ZX14R. In and of itself, a very fast bike in its time. This is a Maisto assembly line. I love these things. I build them with my daughter all the time. They're so cool. And what better thing to have as a size comparison for something that transforms into a bike than a bike? Also called a groin rocket. I hope that upsets everybody. Crotch rocket, whatever. There's your size comparison. You stuck around and got to see it. So folks, that's it. That is the end of this one. Thank you for coming back to the Back and Forth channel. Slide that thumb down, give me a like, sub, crush the notification bell so you find out about the next video first before anybody else. Tight. Share it. For sure, share it. Sharing is caring. And if you haven't been told recently, hold the phone. Did I forget something? I did. If you guys can guess what the next Transformer is going to be, comment downstairs. I reply to every single comment. So comment downstairs, and if you get it right, you get a prize sent out at my expense. If you haven't been told lately, love you. Secret Guy out.